Hello, and welcome to Tales of Aoth Episode 2, Part 6. Last time, our group explored the First Ring District and partook in the benefits of the Empire. Now, the party begins to put the plan into action by going to the Haffez estate to speak to the smartest man of Aoth. Will they convince him to host the once-annual gala that he was famous for? Find out right now! Let me ask you, what do you guys want to do?
Let me look at the bounties.
First one, stakeout. Stakeout. Party size of 1. The constable needs the party's help with a special assignment. A Blood Moon cell is convening around the lower slums. He needs someone to hide and ensure a deal is going down. Party must roll for dexterity. They can also add stealth to the roll. Wild Rajaz hunt. This will be a party size of 4. It is hunting season, and the Northern Crescent Militia requests more people to hunt Rajaz in the outer towns. Otherwise, they might starve for the rest of the month. Party rolls for wisdom, adding survival to the roll. Fishing for intel. Party size 1. The constable has rumors of people smuggling supplies to the Red Talons and the Blood Moons in the shipping docks. He asks the party to investigate the matter with some tact. Use your words rather than guns and steel. Party rolls for charisma. They can add persuasion to the roll.
So we shouldn't have Vulen do this.
Yeah, probably not. Last but not least, romantic counseling.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
So, a man made a request to anyone who could help him. Upon further elaboration, he explains that he needs help courting his one true love.
Oh no.
An odd request to be sure, but he does say he'll pay well. Party rolls for charisma, adding persuasion or performance to the roll.
Okay,
There you go.
I'm going to put this out there. I have a persuasion +1, and with Mantle of Joy, I have advantage.
Wait, you have the bird! That's right, you have the bird!
Oh yeah, that's
I
right, you
have
do have the
the
bird.
bird.
Well, the
The
bird
bird
doesn't
very-
like you, so it doesn't give you bonuses yet.
I still have the bird, which is one of the reasons I'm so happy.
You could ask somebody that has knowledge with animals, perhaps somebody who owns a pet shop to help you with this.
Now, where am I going to find a person that owns a pet shop?
Yeah, I know, crazy.
I think I would be best to do a stakeout.
Roll for dexterity
Right.
and add bonuses to stealth.
Got a 16.
Okay, you keep out of sight and make out the Blood Moons making a deal with some ruffian punks, quickly signaling the authorities to apprehend them. Constable awards you 1 silver piece and 2 Imperium marks for the good work.
Ooh, a silver piece.
Good job, Amana.
I did it.
You're a snitch.
I'm a rat.
Alright.
I mean, you were also a bounty hunter, so...
Morals are indifferent.
25 to talk to this man.
Oh, romantic counseling. He takes out a sitar and is like, I'm a creep. I'm a loser. Under your guidance, he courts his significant other in a public plaza, reciting the romantic poets of old, sweeping their one true love off their feet. Overjoyed, the man awards you 25 gold and 50 Imperium marks for the great advice.
Yeah! I got a silver for doing a job, but he gets 100 for giving a guy Riz.
He said he'd pay well. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
I mean,
Wait,
that man did have it.
Wait, is there gonna be like follow-up missions? Be like, hey, I need some more advice.
Maybe.
What's
You
the
know
right
what? I'll look into it.
Man, being a snitch doesn't pay well.
It's like the wegs tomorrow.
We're just helping him through, like, all of his romantic endeavors.
That
Yeah, it's true.
honestly is so funny. You know, yeah, I'll do fishing for intel.
All right.
Another 25.
Very good.
I like to think that you were being the wingman for romantic counseling and fishing for intel at the same time. He was a criminal wanting to find love, and you wanted intel. Your goals aligned. I like to think that Vulen was like, can we fight him? Haka just pushes him back. Let me handle this.
Let me handle it.
You talk to the people in the shipping yard, getting useful information about the Blood Moon smuggling rings. The constable is pleased with your report, awarding you 4 silver pieces and 8 Imperium marks.
I'm gonna go to Sam I Am to see if he can do something to make my bird like me.
Sam I am, you mean Serval I am.
Yep.
So, she's located in the Third Ring Bazaar, moving...
Sam Ragdoll, here I come.
Serval Ragdoll. Raggedy Serval.
I think I owe a couple of friends some tea time.
Okay, so you are going to go over to Kodok and Iliv. Vulen, you immediately go to the pet store. Serval is like, oh, hello, how are you doing, Mr. Vulen?
Yep, Vulen.
When did you get a Fong Homa?
Oh, I walked into the forest one day and I walked out with him on my shoulder. Think he likes me.
With that, you just immediately like pecks.
Vulen, like, does not flinch, even though it's like a hard peck to the temple.
It's not really a hard peck to the temple, it's just like a soft peck.
He's just poking Vulen in the eye.
She's just, Vulen does not move, just keeps the stare.
Yeah. I see, she says, like, well, Fanghomas are quite rare, so I don't know exactly what seems to be... Did you want me to take care of it for you?
Well, I wanted to get your advice on how I can get him to like me a little more. Because he does seem to be sometimes irritable when I'm not feeding him good berries.
It immediately starts squawking at her, and then also pecks your hand.
Thank you, Jinsey.
I see. Well, feeding it is definitely a good start, so it trusts you to be a food source. I would say try giving it some, millet or wild grass. Most birds actually seem to like that quite a bit.
Have any grass that I can feed him?
Oh, yes, sure, of course. And she sort of hands you, like, a stalk of wild millet grass.
So Vulen puts, like, one of the good berries in the millet grass and just puts the good berry on top just to kind of show that it's also food.
Jinsey gives you, like, a little bit of a glare. Like, immediately looks at the food, eats the good berry, looks at the millet grass, looks at you again, looks at the millet grass, looks at your hand, and then just immediately starts, like, clamping down on the millet grass. He essentially pulls off bits of the millet and just starts chomping on it using his beak.
I was like, good job, Jinsey.
Do you go to pet it?
Can I do a nature check first? Find where they would like to probably be pet most?
Sure.
And
so you remember that Sourdough essentially petted it near the crest and, like, neck area, and it seemed to enjoy that quite a bit.
I'm gonna slowly just pet it like
Yep.
Sourdough did.
Instead of pecking you again, this time, it actually lets you pet it. You see the eye that is looking at you just immediately start closing as you're petting it, and Jinsey stops eating the millet and just starts accepting the pets. Sorbella's like, oh, it's already starting to like you.
And it's like, that's good. He was seeming to be a little angry with me lately.
Each one sort of has its own different personality. Some prefer more space, and some prefer to, be more hands-on. But I think you found a happy medium with your Fanghoma.
Goes, that's good. I think the next part is the combat arena. He thinks for a moment. Jinsey, would you be okay with watching from the sidelines?
Jinsey just sort of like coos just a little bit. Seems like he doesn't really understand what exactly you're saying.
Good. Vulen doesn't understand what he's saying. So we're even.
Exactly.
So with that, puts Bird back on his shoulder and is going to head off to the combat arena.
Yep, the bird poops on your shoulder.
Yeah, of course.
That means he likes you.
Yes, exactly. You're not able to get the bonuses from the Fanghoma yet, but you're definitely on the right track. So, going to Haka real quick, I'm assuming you're going to meet Kodok and Illith within the Forbidden Court?
Yes.
All right. You arrive at the
Asteri is going to be there too.
So you see Kodok, Illith, Vamir, and Asteri all within the Forbidden Court as you walk over. Illith and Kodok seem to be talking amongst themselves. Asteri and Vamir are talking amongst each other. Kodok immediately perks up, walks over to Haka, and is just like, Haka, good to see you again, buddy.
What's my friend? I do believe I owe you, a good 10 years of missed time?
How about some tea and we'll call it even?
Absolutely. So, the other day, when did you...
Huh? Oh, we'll discuss about that soon. Vamir just sort of looks, and Vamir is just like, can you order some of the servants to go get the tea? And Vamir is just like, right away, your highness. Excuse me, Asteri?
Nods.
So Vamir just sort of walks off, and inside, like, the Forbidden Court, there's sort of, like, this private little dining area that's, like, casual compared to, like, everything else. But it's filled with, like, an assortment of snacks, sweets, sugar cubes, and tea sets. You can sort of snack on stuff while you're waiting on the tea, and Kodok Illith immediately, like, sit beside you, and it's like, okay, so where did you want to start first? I assume you have a lot of questions.
Well... yeah, so Asteri, he's your son?
Yes.
You just hear the yes just like shooting across as you see just like this big turtle guy just outside of his armor just sort of like sitting down in like casual wear. Kodok just kind of looks at you, Asteri, to just sort of, if you're okay with telling like the full situation.
He's fine with it.
So he just gives a nod. Well, okay, so Asteri is sort of a special case. He was originally a curio that Hildegard was actually studying within the Imperial Library, locked away so that the public didn't have access to the official records.
Curio?
Yeah, assortment of artifacts. I think Sourdough submitted one of his new magic devices as a curio recently. One of these weird artifacts that we were storing and studying and trying to find either historical uses or any sort of magical application. Turns out, about 10 years ago, that egg started hatching and young Asteri sort of popped out. Illith,
You're 10?
He's technically 10 years old.
Huh.
dumbfounded, bewildered. He understands the court law just as much as the constable.
That is part of the mystery. We don't know where he came from, but the first thing this young turtle saw was Illith, so I guess he imprinted onto her and thought of her as a mother. She told me to play along, and I guess I sort of started to fit into the role a little bit better.
Sips his tea.
Illith just sort of pours a little bit more tea for Asteri, like lovingly as like a mother would.
And how did that all turn out?
Illith is like, you can see the results for yourself. Perfectly well-adjusted lizard folk serving his duty to the Empire. Kodark immediately like leans over to Haka. It's kind of good that Asteri kind of came into our lives because she's been getting kind of broody.
Oh no.
Oh.
You see Illith just sort of like give Kodark a little bit of a side eye. It's like, what? I'm just saying.
At least you didn't have to go through several hoops when it came to trying to make children and raise children from an orphanage.
How is Aline doing? And you see just like Illith's pleasant demeanor like sort of sours a little bit as she hears the name Aline.
She has been doing well, although devastated by the news of Yoon being imprisoned.
You hear Illith. She hasn't eaten anyone as of late, I hope.
No, of course she hasn't.
Good. Pouring a little bit more tea for herself and then also Asteri, and then giving like a little bit of a sugar cube as well.
Happy turtle noises.
Happy turtle noises. Thank you, mother.
Yes.
Turtle noises.
I assure you that my wife is in complete control and she has not eaten anyone. She's been keeping herself busy with helping raise the kids, running the apothecary, helping those in need.
That we know of. Illith pipes up and Kodark is just like, okay, yes, thank you. Your concern is noted. Kodark is like, she hasn't been having any, cravings for living flesh as of late?
No.
Alright, I'll take your word for it.
If there have been any, I assure you that that part is also under control. That's... How do I think I'd rather show you. As I bring out my weapon, and then I show its silvery form.
Black with like little bits of silver that take place of like the metal. Illith immediately like is on guard, but Kodark just sort of looks and is like, what is that?
This is a part of her.
Yeah, the extension. She appears to have weaponized herself, Illith says.
And I have obtained control. Not only did I marry my wife, I made a pact with her, and only her.
We'll see how long that lasts, Illith says. A little bit of concern. You feel like it's less jabs at you and more jabs at your wife.
Till death do us part, or so the saying goes.
Right. So, this,
Jeez.
extension, it's perfectly safe?
It is, although it's the first of its kind. No one else has ever done anything like this. This is very alien.
Illith sort of folds her arm and is like, well, not exactly the first.
What do you mean?
Ancients were able to use servitors as extensions, similar to yourself. It's just weird that it's happened to a non-ancient. I didn't even know it was possible. Though this is in a very limited form and under very special circumstances.
That is true. It is able to shape itself into weapons that I need at the time, but only to a certain limit. I'm also able to channel new magic through it, and my regular magics, of course.
That's good to know. Just remember, my promise is still out there whenever you need it.
I remember, but I assure you, I'll do everything in my power to keep her under control.
A lot of people have tried to keep that sort of thing under control, and, well, you, of all people, saw the results firsthand, as well as I have. You're playing a really dangerous game, Haka.
Yes,
I'm just concerned, as a friend.
I know, Illith. I assure you.
He said that he has control, so he has control. I trust him. Kodark just sort of looks confidently as he, puts a hand on your shoulder.
Thank you, Korak. Although, there's not much I can do to relieve her stress about our daughter until more news comes out.
That's right. Have you talked to the constable recently?
He said that there would be an update on that soon, but I don't know how recent that will be.
You can always try and find him again.
That's true.
Again, I would like to step in, but, well, politically...
The Emperor cannot interfere with the Imperial law due to the fact that it will be considered breaking your own rules. As such, as part of the first codex, the Emperor himself shall be bound by the rules above.
Unfortunately, I also have to adhere to the heavenly mandates. I'm sure that Yoon is okay.
I definitely hope so. 10 years old, really? That's... wow. Wow.
Yeah, gotten used to it, but when you bring it up, it's really strange.
It's extraordinary.
Definitely is a word.
Do you have any other children? Any other siblings?
Yes.
Kodak was about to open his mouth, and then Asteri just said yes, and then Kodak just sort of sighs again. Like, yeah, technically, we do. Asteri, would you like to talk about your other siblings?
I, Asteri, the eldest of the family, followed by the second, Vamir.
Vamir just sort of rolls his eyes as he just continues to walk around doing his duty as vizier.
What? Vamir?
We decided to sort of make a makeshift family, just go along with it.
And then finally, you've already met my youngest sibling.
I have? Wait.
Yes, Lahab. The youngest.
Yeah.
I'm confused. So, Asteri is 10, then Vamir?
Vamir was sort of a later addition, though out of privacy. I shouldn't elaborate. He has a little bit of a sordid past. Lahab has been the latest, as early as 5 years.
Oh, I see. 5 years adopted into the family.
Right.
Oh, I see. Okay. That makes more sense in that context.
He was actually part of a Silver Moon orphanage, getting into scraps and fighting with locals officials. Kind of reminded me of myself.
I did not know.
Yeah, so immediately I took him as protege. And, 5 years, he rose up the ranks pretty quickly.
He is very talented. I am very proud of him, even if his temper needs work.
Yeah, that is definitely one of the things that needs work.
And as eldest, I needed to, represent the family and work for a living, hence I've decided to work for the Imperial Law.
Oh, so that's why.
Illith just is like, we thought that him working a normal job would help him acclimate socially. I think that has done well to a certain extent.
It also gets him out of the house.
Also gets him out of the house.
He used to be not as sociable as before. She tries to put it politely as possible.
Asteri doesn't say anything, but he just sips tea.
But he has definitely come out of his shell in multiple ways. She kind of puts a hand on your wrist, reassuring.
As little of a smile as I can make.
The smallest.
Turtles, I think they have a lot of facial muscles like that, so it's as close to the smile as he can actually get.
Muscles.
I love how this family is basically just the York family from the Spy Family.
Yeah,
Yes.
a bit. Vulen, did you want to go see Haffez?
I wouldn't mind going to see Haffez. I did want to be part of that group that went to go see him.
All right. Yeah. So you can do that and then go to the arena.
Okay,
Sick.
I can join along.
let's go see Hot Fuzz.
Yes, let's. Sourdough, Amana, and Vulen, after going in and squaring away with each other, having the information in the papers that Sourdough has acquired through his notebook, you are ready to go meet Haffez in his estate.
As
It's happening to me.
Spreading.
as we walk over there, I want to not noticeably pull Amana aside, but pull Amana aside a little bit and start speaking to her in Orikresh to hopefully keep Vulen from hearing. Hey,
What you need, Sour Dude?
can I ask you a favor?
Amana, while Sourdough is talking to you, you hear Sourdough speaking in Okresh, but it's a very stiff, formal something that they teach you in school. So he sounds like a baby trying to remember and recite sentences.
Me not cop.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll decide to make this easier for Sourdough. I'll start speaking Nadu.
Hey, okay, there we go.
Cool, I didn't know you could fucking speak that.
You see Amana actually able to speak the language of the Hatfolk Plains actually pretty decently.
Oh, this works better actually. Okay, so favor.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to this guy's big house, and I'm gonna need a minute to talk to him and clear up some things. I love Vulen. Vulen's a friend, but
He's an
every
idiot.
time, yeah, but just keep Vulen occupied. I think because here's what I'm thinking, right? If you're staying in your big house all alone for years and years and years, and you open the door to a bunch of strangers, and one of them says they want to fight you, you'd shut the door and you'd never come back out, right?
In my experience, yes.
I am scared that is what Vulen is gonna do. So please keep Vulen occupied and let me have a minute with Mr. Big House Man. What's his name? Haffez.
One just leans in, Hot Fuzz.
Okay, immediately freeze and look at Vulen because he knows what we're talking about.
Oh wait, does he know
can't,
Nedu?
no, Bullen can't speak
Oh, he just-
Nedu. He just noticed
Oh,
the word
Oh yeah,
and was
the
directed
name
it.
of
Ah.
yeah.
I see. Okay, cool. Just keep him distracted. Give me a few minutes, and hopefully this should work. Okay?
You got it.
Okay, thank you. And then I'll just continue walking.
I was like, which language was that?
None of your business.
Oh, Nadu.
Oh, yeah, I haven't learned that language yet.
Shocking.
Technically, I did learn some Orkaresh, but I was told by a friend never to use my Orkaresh.
Oh no!
Oh, it's okay. I kind of had to learn Nedu, and then I spent a year or so at the Orcaresh Plains, so I learned it when I was over there.
The marshes.
Marshes, that's right. I get it mixed up sometimes.
Well, it just goes, yeah, I know Fellowvin pretty well. Common, Vulen, Kanakin, Keenek, just the basis.
Kanakian actually sort of perks up because that's one of the languages you guys don't know. Kanakian is the Isles.
Next question, where the fuck is Vulen from?
And that's a great question. You have no idea.
No.
Sourdough just like absolutely minded, counted their fingers. Like, I used to be Common, Nedu, Keenek, a little bit of Oracresh, and I can read Draconic. I think that's all of them.
It's like, by my count, we can speak the same number of languages.
Wow. How many languages can you speak, Amana?
Just my own and Nadu, you know.
Where'd you pick up
And
Nedu
Common.
from?
I don't know. Girls
Cool.
gotta have a hobby.
Yeah, it's fair.
Vulen
do you
keeps
guys-
quiet for once in his life. He just realized Amana is a woman.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my lord.
Okay.
All right, questionable thoughts aside, do you guys wish to go to the estate?
Yes.
Can I talk to Vulen before we go there?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Hey, Vulen, I wanted to ask you, I've been wondering, what's your deal, man? Why does literally everyone we go to, you have to, like, try to fight them? Like, what do you think to accomplish?
Vulen's like, oh, my goal is to become the world's strongest swordsman. To do that, I need to get into as many fights as possible to improve as quickly as possible.
And you think literally asking any rando that you come across is going to achieve that?
I haven't asked random people. I've asked a legendary hero, an emperor who is a warrior emperor, a general of a military, another legendary hero, and, well, that's pretty much most of the people I've asked.
The logic fits.
From what my dad always taught me when he was in the military, he always said, you always need to know when to choose your battles. All I'm saying is that it's best to, like, just don't fight this guy, please. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Vulen's like, I don't need to fight him if you don't want me to.
Yes.
Vulen's like, plus, for most people, they're usually not strong enough to provide the challenge I need to grow, so I wouldn't fight them anyway.
That's not my... Okay.
I know that's not your point, but I'm still have my goals.
Just don't let your fighting machismo get us killed one day.
Vulen just goes, technically I've only taken this job from the Emperor because he told me it would be dangerous.
Yeah.
Prepared my life for that.
Say what you will
Well-
about Vulen, he's very consistent.
Yes, that's all I had to say.
With that, you guys enter the Haffez estate. It is a large mansion surrounded by lush gardens growing from magically suspended rails, mostly being tended to by clockwork constructions guided by a series of interconnected rails. A gilded golden gate stands in your way, and a metal tube starts blaring a voice from one of the golden gate posts. Hello, sorry, we are not taking any visitors at this time. Please go away.
Is the tube a two-way? Like, if I
Yes,
speak into
it's
the
a
tube?
it's a two-way.
Cool. I'm gonna knock on the rim of the tube like a door. Like,
Yes, I can hear that. I told you, we're not accepting any visitors. Please leave.
oh, we're not visitors. We'd like to ask a favor.
A favor.
Yeah, we're here on behalf of the Emperor. He wants to hold a ball using your house.
The Emperor. Who is this? You see, like, another tube, small, like, cylinder that was flush with the post, appears to, like, extend out like a collapsible spyglass as it just, like, sort of, like, keeps extending. And then right over to you, it's like, who are you people?
Oh, my name's Sourdough. These are my friends Amana, Vulen, and Ali.
Oh,
We're here
no.
on behalf of the Emperor.
Well, whatever it is, the Emperor can wait. We are very busy right now.
Too busy for me to come in? I have an
Yes.
offer for you.
Especially with any of these superfluous offers that you have, I'm pretty sure that it will be absolutely meaningless and just serve as a distraction.
Oh no, cause you're a phlogistizer, right?
Pardon?
Ali, what's the word for it?
A philosopher.
Yes, philosopher, sorry. I'm new around here. But I am I travel, and I write notes, and I collect things, and I have a prospective student for you here. I want to give you knowledge. I mean, we both like knowledge, right? I have a lot of knowledge. I give you knowledge, and you let us use your house.
You say you have knowledge. Of what variety?
Let's see. Translations of the Draconic written script, a lot of information on ancient magical machines, new magic, information on new machines. I made this, and I, like, motioned Ruben to, like, come over to the camera.
You see, like, the spyglass tube, like, kind of look up, and there's just silence for, like, a good 1 to 2 seconds as you see the optical tube just sort of, like, collapse in again, and you hear, like, a large, like, thunk as the gates start to open.
I'll look to the party and go, come on, we don't want to keep him waiting, and I'll, like, half, like, trot up to the gate of the house.
Vulen's just gonna ask all three of them. So I understand that he's a philosopher, but what's his specialty of philosophy?
I don't know.
Well,
I'll keep walking.
you can roll a knowledge history, Vulen, or anybody for that matter.
Okay, I'll roll.
Hi, Owen has no idea. That's why I asked you.
I actually got an 18.
All right. So, Amana, you've definitely heard of the famous philosopher, poet, artist, Haffez Shirazi. He is essentially a Renaissance man. He has dabbled in mathematics, applied magics, medicine, poetry, all of that. He is known famously as the smartest man in all of Aoth for a reason. Primarily because most of the foundation of new magic machines, how people can use them, stem from him.
Okay, I tell Vaughn, yeah, he's like a math guy. He thinks he's really smart.
Owen just goes, if he's able to make those collapsible, I'm guessing eyepiece from the look of it, he probably is decently smart and able to put it into application.
While you guys are walking through the garden, you see like a couple of automaton constructions just sort of sliding onto the rail, like snipping bits and parts of the hanging gardens. Think of it sort of like the Babylonian hanging gardens, as these clockwork machines just sort of like go to work. They sort of remind you of your automaton, but very specialized. They're not like a general purpose automaton. They're specifically meant to do one thing and one thing only, and do that really well. As you see, like some of them start to dip into like water and then just start to like trim parts of the branches and like go through. As you walk through the gardens of like almost every plant, both magical and mundane, you see a birdfolk with a monocle. He's rainbow plumed with elaborate swirls and arches all over his face and neck. Hello and greetings.
Hi.
You are the philosopher in question, I assume?
Well, not officially. My name's Sourdough, and I hold up my hand for a shake.
He sort of like pinches one of your fingers and sort of like shakes it tentatively. Pleased. I am philosopher Al-Haythim. Pleasure.
Pleasure's mine, too.
This is not Haffez, although he's living in the Haffez estate. Please, follow me.
Will do. And I follow him.
What did you get, Amana, on an 18 for history?
Yeah, 18.
I'll just let you save that. There were some words around Haffez, how he would essentially have other philosophers work either with him or under him. It wasn't really clear, but essentially he would have other philosophers like sort of corroborate with him and create theories and prototypes and formulas. So this must be one of these so-called philosophers, but you don't really know that much about philosopher Al-Hathim.
Okay, that makes sense.
You guys wanted to like ask any questions about that? Now you can.
Volan's actually going to look at him and go, excuse me, sir. What is your specialization in philosophy?
Oh, yes, of course. I am a philosopher in mathematics and applied mechanics. Most of the automatons that you see working within the Empire is because of me and of my works.
Oh, nods. And they are impressive. So is it just automatons, or is it weapons and appliances?
Automatons, appliances, dabbled in a bit of weaponry. The clockwork Gatling guns, I believe I had a hand in. Primarily, I just stick to my work here in mathematics.
Volan nods.
But everybody, of course, talks about Haffez all the time.
By the way, where is Haffez?
Oh, he should be in his room. Hasn't left it all day. Haffez is a, roommate of sorts. Al-Hathim says as walking through the hallways, it's just like, we purchased this estate together, thinking that it would bolster our ingenious efforts. And what a foolish idea that was. Sort of mutters the last part under his breath as he takes them through the large foyer, down a series of hallways. Rooms that were once open to the public, now empty and unused.
Volan looks at him and goes, do you happen to interrupt each other's work for certain reasons, or?
It's more like I'm relying on his theories in order to put it into practical use. Think of it sort of as a partnership. He puts things into theory, and I try to put it into praxis. But for now, he seems to be really stuck and fixated on this one thing.
Do you know what it
Volan
is?
cocks his head. What is it?
I wanted to tell the Emperor about our progress, but we've been working on a secret project for some times, but been hitting a few obstacles. I wanted to tell the Emperor of our progress, but Haffez insisted that we keep it under wraps. He's been getting more and more paranoid, I swear.
Of who?
I don't know. After following Al-Hathim down a winding corridor and stairs, you guys enter a large room. It seems to be like inscribed with all sorts of elaborate engravings and the like. As you see Al-Hathim just knocking on the door, and it's like, Haffez? Haffez, we have guests! Open up the door! Just keeps knocking again. It's like, Haffez Shirazi, I know you're in there! Fine, I'm getting the keys. Al-Hathim like sort of walks off, shortly returning with a ring of keys to the different rooms of the house. During this space, you guys can sort of like look at each other or try to figure out what exactly is going on here.
You said there were symbols on the walls?
It's just like sort of floral patterns.
Okay.
It's supposed to make it like fancy. This is like
no,
sort of a master bedroom of sorts.
I thought it was like scrollings on the wall sort of deal.
No.
No, I'm good. Sourdough's patiently awaiting.
Are there any
to meet this man
mechanical
along with the
stuff?
lead.
Vulen's more of interested in like checking any mechanical stuff. Maybe there might be a clue or something he could use later.
Roll for perception.
So that is 16.
While you're waiting around, you sort of look to see that there's like sort of grooves within like the edges of the wall. You notice that these are similar to the rails outside in the gardens. These sort of allow clockwork automatons to sort of like go in and out of the house. They sort of act as maids and butlers. You also notice that there's grooves within the railing, as in a gear would like spin around, but you can't tell whether it's for propulsion or something else entirely.
Vulen's actually going to, when he looks into the grooves, he goes, is that center smaller groove for propulsion or control?
Are you asking this to Sourdough?
He's more of just making a statement.
Yeah, I'll make an intelligence check if you want.
Yep, sure. Roll for Arcana.
Arcana. Me. Wow. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, you can tell that these are supposed to like fit a gear. So a gear is supposed to spin around on the clockwork. And judging as what you can see, these appear to be like sort of guidelines, markers, so that when a gear sort of turns, then it will trigger something else to do another certain function. You see that on like the grooves, there's like a bit of a line with numbers on different parts, which you are led to assume that these are different sections on which these gears can trigger on.
So how high is this up on the wall?
It's not on the wall, it's in the floor. So it's lining the floor.
And there is a gear in it, right?
There's not a gear in it, but there are indents for a gear to like spin in it.
Okay. So I'm gonna like get on the floor and I'm gonna take one of the darts out of my bag and use that as like a pointer and just be like, okay, so you see these little empty slots for gears?
Yeah.
If you put gears in here, obviously it works. And then depending on what gears you put in here and where you put them, it causes different things to trigger. So maybe there's like a speaker in the ceiling, or it's like a ball dropped from the ceiling for parties. I mean, half the rooms in this house aren't being used, right?
While you guys are doing, you hear someone from behind is like, what are you doing?
Oh, looking at the mechanisms in the floor. Vulen was curious about it.
It's the guidance system of my design.
What's it guiding?
Vulen's like genius, whatever it is.
Oh, the automatons, of course. I can go into detail in a later time. For now, I have to... You see him, like, return with a ring of, like, different keys. And it's like, ugh, I hate doing this manually. He takes, like, one of the keys, just, like, puts it in. Doesn't work. Put in another one. Doesn't work. Put in another one. Doesn't work.
Label those, Chi. Your big ol' ring of generic gold fantasy keys.
He says that he hates doing this manually, so there might be actually something that does it automatically. After several attempts, the key clicks as the large doors open. This large bedroom is completely trashed, with furniture rearranged all over the walls, cloth and meticulous things littered all over the side, and mad scribblings etched all over the wall. The only neat and organized thing that is a small island of odd contraptions and schematics on like tables, a bit of the bed, as well as with stacked plates and everything. Stacked dirty plates. And you just see Hathim just sort of goes like, oh my goodness, it's a Rajaz Sty in here. Haffez, where are you? He starts like walking in. Do you guys also walk in as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Can I roll a perception roll just to very much look around very quickly?
Yes, you can.
8.
Can't really make height nor hair of what exactly this room is supposed to be or what it was supposed to be. It just looks like cluttered madness.
As you do.
Amana,
That's me.
can you roll a dexterity save for me?
Oh god, this fucking murder mystery.
That's will be a 15.
You're completely blindsided as hands start to like go on your shoulder, but you immediately shrug it off as you hear like hissing coming from behind you.
I pull out my gun.
Yeah, you pull out your gun. You turn around and pull out your gun. You see like this man that's like somewhat emaciated with like a full scraggly beard like hissing at you.
What is he?
He appears to be a human man, but he is just
Okay,
really
he's just
strong.
doing the scary Bilbo thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like, you.
He gets the ring taken away from him.
I was close. I was so close, and you ruined it. You ruined everything.
Hi, my name's Sourdough. I'm gonna hold out my hand to shake.
Just like sort of smacks your hand. You see like his hand starting to like place it on the wall and start like smudging like all of the scribblings on there.
Hey, Pops, you're the one that puts hands on me.
Useless, useless, useless. All of it is useless.
Oh, do you
I
need a
have to
hand?
start again.
Do you need a hand? And I'll walk over and like offer him my like little bandana as an eraser. Also, Ruben is going to come over to offer his 4 hands.
Vulen's going to go over and just look at the contraption that he
Yep.
was working on.
So Amana, this man clearly he's very harmless. He just caught you by surprise.
Yeah.
Haffez, it says, like, will you put, you are a philosopher, by the gods, you should be acting like one. We have guests. And you see him just, like, immediately pause, and he's like, guests?
I wave.
It's like, we have guests? Looks back, and it's just like, nobody was supposed to be in here.
Do you want me to leave?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Sourdough. We were sent by the Emperor because he wants to use your house to hold a ball.
A ball. A gala. Yes, that's right. It's a gala. No, we can't do that. No.
Why not?
It's not. Ahathim, we have been busy working on this.
I mean,
What
it's
have
not
they
gonna be
been working on?
Ahathim just sort of goes like, Haffez, we have working on this for 8 years. Some exterior input would be nice.
Oh, do you need help? I can help out. I'm somewhat of an artificer myself.
Vulen, you go over and you see a series of mechanical constructions, some very oddly shaped bones, and what appears to be a skinned Rashid leg. It's like a Rashid leg on like a pole. There's no skin or feathers. It's just the muscle. It seems to be perfectly preserved.
Okay, I'm going to... This is my first time using this ability. Yay! I'm going to
Yay.
activate Comforting Aura. As a bonus action, I choose up to 3 allies I can see, and I can choose myself in place of one of these allies. Until my concentration ends, we can roll a d4. Basically, it's like a kind of weakened guidance.
So he just immediately goes over to Haffez and he's like holding him. He's like, I was so close. The math was just there right at the end, and then it all fell apart.
I make an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure. And you get to roll with the pseudo guidance.
16.
You're not exactly like a formal philosopher. These bones are also really big, like huge. Some of them are in pieces, but like the fragments that you can see they belong to something like really big. But it seems like they were trying to look at animals, especially animal bones and fossils, for something. You can always ask Haffez and Ahathim.
I'll go over and go, well, what are you working on? I can try and help.
Roll for persuasion.
Yeah.
So, fuck, goddamn, it's another natural 20.
Okay.
Now roll that d4.
No, I did. It's also a 4. I rolled the highest I could do, but I have a -1 on charisma, so it's a 23.
Nice. You see Haffez just starting to like wander off and stammer while Hatham like sort of relents. It's like, all right, fine. I suppose it wouldn't hurt telling you, considering the fact that you're one of the Emperor's confidants. Haffez and I have been trying to make giant-scale war automatons. While we do have giant building-scale automatons, most of them are ungraceful and unelegant, his words precisely, and unable to move fluidly or quickly, and practical for war machines. Haffez was thinking of using nature to try and imitate larger animals to gain inspiration, though finding a full-scale beast is difficult at best. So, Haffez has been purchasing dragon bones from different areas. We have later discovered that most of the bones
Wyverns?
don't even come from dragons.
What, wyverns?
Probably not wyverns either, since they were also steeped in magic. However, in hindsight, the Orkoresh tribes described them as monster bones, but Haffez bought them full price anyway.
Can Vulen do a nature check on these bones?
Yes, he can, but I'm pretty sure Amana would actually be more suited to that.
Sure, I'll roll. So that is a 15.
You have never seen these bones before, but they could really be mistaken as dragon bones. Upon like further analysis, these do not have the same markings and engravings, magical properties as dragon bones would serve. Dragon bones are very rare, specifically for like their magical contents within them, and that's why they're very expensive.
Well, I can tell you this, they definitely aren't dragon bones. I don't know what you got these prices are, but they weren't, I had to say, I don't think they're worth it.
That's what I've been trying to tell Haffez.
I'm gonna start, like, you guys can talk, but I'm gonna go start scrolling through my journal and looking through all my notes about dragons. See if there's anything I could possibly give him.
Roll a history check with advantage.
Yeah, do you mind if I roll a nature check as well to see if I can get it higher than a 15?
Jesus fucking Christ, it's another nat 20.
Really?
You
On all
know,
of
I'm
this?
not fucking with you. I'm fully serious.
Oh
I'm
my
not fucking
God.
with you. It's my little brass dice. It keeps rolling really well for me for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, I just rolled a 25 for nature on the bones.
There's not really much you can gain from this. However, you do manage to find a little bit of magical quality within the bones themselves. It wouldn't be any known living creature today.
Make a religion check.
Okay.
14.
You see that some of them do have engravings and etchings and patterns that would make a bone charm. People that worship dragons would not find much application for these bones other than religious purposes, because again, these aren't dragon bones. For Sourdough, you are able to tell that these specifically aren't dragon bones because from looking inside, the crystal marrow residue that would leave inside a dragon bone, which is essentially the source of most of the dragon's power. It still gets retained within the bone and then turning the blood into crystal. Very little of this magical residue is within this bone, so it's definitely not a dragon. It's definitely not a dragon, but it's definitely some sort of large creature. Nothing here written on your notes. Haffez and Ahathim might have discovered a new creature that nobody knows about yet.
Bones actually going to look at them and go, it's not a dragon, but there is some bit of magic in the bones.
Yes.
With the size of it, probably is a legendary creature, at least a powerful one.
Perhaps. What it is that it's very large, and that's the only thing Haffez actually cares about.
Bones like, well, it's not about the size of the creature. You need to know the muscle placement, the weight distribution.
Yes.
That's what will give it its grace.
I'm gonna like motion Ruben over with my mind because that's how that works.
Yes.
Well, maybe starting with animals is the wrong place to start.
How so?
You said you were looking for agility, right?
Well,
and I'll
yeah.
have
Grace and
I'll
agility,
have
yes.
Ruben throw a few punches just to like show off his dexterity. Dexterous in the hands, plenty strong. I mean, I built him from spare parts and where was I at the time? I built him from scrap basically. So maybe, I mean, I offered to share knowledge, maybe use Ruben as a base and build up from there. Plus he's already machine. You don't need to reverse engineer any of the organic parts. Just make the same thing but bigger.
So you see Haffez just sort of like squint with his monocle as he looks in, and it's like, perfectly rudimentary, or something that you've made all by yourself.
Yeah.
Impressive. Though it'll only be dexterous and fluid at this size. We could put it on a large spell, but unfortunately that's only temporary.
Why don't you use the enlarge spell, see how it moves at a higher weight, and then adjust from there? At the very least, you're working with a larger resource. The data will be better.
True, that could help a little bit, although, again, the enlarged spell is only temporary.
How long?
One goes, you only need it to get the data that you need.
That is true enough. Let's see. The thing about enlarging certain things is that unless you have them specifically designed to accommodate that weight, they'll simply just crumble in under a minute. That's why usually when people are enlarged, they'll start to feel lightheaded, because their internal organs aren't built to supply blood at that size or that height.
Bones snaps his fingers, so that's why I passed out that time.
Haffez just sort of looks at you for a little bit and then, anyway, which is why we were trying to look for a creature like a dragon or a wyvern. Since they're already naturally large, perhaps we could have mimicked their design based on a bone structure. We have, Haffez has been working on trying to imitate the same muscle and bone structures of a rajaz, since that's more common and readily available. Though again, we have been running into a couple of snares, as it were.
Lone looks at the bone and goes, let me guess, the support bones keep snapping.
Not necessarily keep snapping, but the leg is simply not designed to accommodate weight of a creature that is enlarged 2 or 3 times its size. Again, it will simply just collapse in upon itself.
Bones goes, well, couldn't you drill a hole in one of the bones and pour liquid steel in? Harden the inside structure of the bone.
I'll just melt the bone, won't it?
That, and also, it would ruin the weight, and you have to accommodate that with muscles, and that would require more weight and more power. Anything from the mechanisms that would support the joints.
I'm gonna hand him my dusty-ass journal and be like, well, when I was out and about in the wilds, I encountered a couple big, and I mean like big ancient machines and automatons. I took some notes if you wanted to look at it. Maybe it'll give you a place to start.
So
to like
sort of,
hand out my journal and offer it to him.
Sort of flips. You see like Haffez just like putting it on the side, and it's like, it's all Konos to me. Perhaps Haffez would be able to read that. That is, if you
Where'd he go?
You see it, he just points over there. If, of course, you can get him to more of an agreeable state.
I'm gonna go over there.
All right, so you walk over. You see him like sort of mumbling to himself as he's like writing more and more scribblings.
I'm gonna roll perception just to see if I can hear what he's mumbling. That is a 9.
It's hard for you to hear what he's mumbling about. It's definitely something to do with his work, but you can hear him like say something and then like, no, that won't work. No. That's not right. That's not right.
What's not right?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's, I lost my train of thought again.
Let's work backwards. What were you thinking?
I was thinking the square cube law and having the same proportions of a creature that is, in order to be twice its size, it needs to be 3 times its volume. As he sort of like tries to continue writing again, realizing he messed up and then just rubbing the markings or like the chalk on the wall and then just like writing again.
Here, have you seen a lot of ancient machines before? Or have you just been looking at bones?
Yes, and ancient machines. I've seen the schematics and the curios from the Empyrean Library.
I handed my journal. Well, when I was out and about, just sort of doing my research, I stumbled into quite a few very large ancient machines. Maybe you could get something out of my notes? And I gently hand him my notebook.
He sort of looks, he flips through one page, flips through another one, and then just like keeps flipping through more and more. You see his eyes just like starting to intently like dart back and forth like he's...
Is he doing the Ratatouille thing?
He's reading through them like quickly. And you can tell he's not skimming, he's like
just
speed
fast,
reading.
yeah.
He's just like going through more and more as he just immediately like slams the book, just looks up at you and is like, where did you find this?
Around. I mean, the big one, I guess the last big one I ran into was out in the Arid Fracture. I was doing some stuff out there, and then there was a big one kicking up a sandstorm, sending lightning everywhere. Then we went to, like, an underground dungeon, and there were a bunch of big ones standing there static until we acted. Ali, get over here! And I'll motion Ali to come over here. He was with me. He could tell you more.
Hi. Oh, yes. Well, of course. As soon as he starts explaining, he hands you back the book again, staring, like, intently at Ali, and he immediately shuts up. And he just immediately looks at you as like, wherever you found it, put it back and bury it.
Oh, we did already. We kind of did. There was a big slot in the sand, and we put it in the sand, and then it got up and walked away, but we haven't seen it since.
He just puts his hand on his book. He's like, no one else should know about it.
Not even the library?
This type of thing, it's not for common eyes, and it's dangerous.
There's not common eyes in the library, though, right?
Well, there is sort of common eyes, but what he means by common eyes, he usually means like layman. He continues sort of saunter off. He's becoming like more and more lucid, and it's like a gala, you said.
Yeah, is there anything in this book that you can use?
There might be a couple of things, but what you found there, some of that is very dangerous.
I guess so. I mean, we did almost die a few times.
Again, he sort of turns his attention. It's like, perhaps Al-Haythim was correct. Perhaps I need a break.
You'll hold a ball here, then?
I suppose. Though we'll definitely need to clean up.
Oh, of course.
He has like a stained shirt, pants, and he just has like a big beard.
No offense, Professor, but I think giving you some socializing might do you some good.
Yes, perhaps. It has been how long since I have done a gala? Al-Haythim just sort of hops on. It's like 8 years. Precisely. He's like, yes, that's correct. 8 years. It's definitely has been quite a bit. You can tell the Emperor will host a gala. It'll take a bit.
Okay, I mean, we figured it would. It's fine.
I apologize for my rudeness just now. He sort of goes over to Amana, just realizing like his manic episode may have startled her.
Yeah, just don't ask anyone to dance like that at the ball.
Right. Ali and Sourdough, was it?
Yeah, and
Sourdough.
Vulen.
Vulen as well. Perhaps you can assist me in my endeavors further on. You're free to enter the estate.
Oh, about that. Something, I guess I came here wanting to, I was gonna trade knowledge with you to try and get you to hold the gala, but before I go, and I sort of like motion over to Ali, he wanted to become the capital to become a logistinator, and now that he's here, I mean, I guess if you're taking any students, he'd really like to learn.
Ali just sort of pipes up. He sort of looks and it's like, I am not taking any apprentices at this time.
Okay, it was worth a try, I guess.
Ali just sort of looks a little bit dejected.
Are you sure? I mean, you said yourself that you would need another set of hands around here.
He sort of fumbles around a little bit. He's welcome into the estate. Let's see how his applied mathematics hold up.
I give a smile, both of them.
So Haffez agrees. He's giving Ali a chance. Which
Huzzah.
is good. So, next is the arena. So one NPC is chosen to enter the arena to fight. The Martial Sanctuary aura will be on within the arena, which is similar to the aura that you were fighting in when in the underground ring. So all damage is converted into non-lethal damage. All spells and abilities are allowed. Weapons and upgrades are allowed. No consumable items are allowed, however, such as health potions, elixirs, and scrolls. Multiple players can participate in the fight. However, for each challenger, the NPC gains a health bonus depending on the player and affinity level. So those are the rules. Sourdough, Amana, would you wish to join Vulen in the combat arena, or would you just spectate?
I'm gonna watch for now.
Okay.
Do we get anything from it?
Yes, the NPCs gain NPC affinity, and also you might be able to make them better at combat.
The NPCs.
You get to watch Vulen
Yes.
get hit a lot, so.
You know what? I think I'll let Vulen do this. I will go to Vulen and go like, hey, during your fight, want me to hold that bird for you?
Vulen thinks about it and goes, okay. Okay. Still seems
used-
a little hesitant about everything.
I'm used to handling birds. It's fine.
For now, the arena is kind of empty, so unfortunately, this is just essentially gentlemen's wagers. But maybe there'll be more monetary benefits from doing arena fights. We'll see.
Did we say that Vulen called Conrad to watch him do the spars?
Yeah, you can set out for Conrad. So, the real question is, who do you challenge to the arena?
Oh, Vulen has a deal to do, so he has to fight Kiara, a legendary hero whose name I forgot, and the general, Astari's brother, in that order.
Kiara is available to fight if you wish to challenge her.
Vulen's gonna go challenge her.
Okay. You walked over to where Kiara is and you ask her. She reluctantly says yes. Just wondering, it's like I don't really know the whole purpose of this.
Vulen goes, oh, training.
All right.
No reason not to improve our skills.
I see. Okay. Then yes, I agree. I accept. If it's for
Vulen's
if it's for
happy
training
about
our
this.
skills, yes. So right now you go into an arena. It is pretty much empty except you. It's bare bones. Only the sanctuary auras and the artificers that are maintaining the devices within the combat arena. So she is already affinity level 1, which means she is going to have an additional health boost.
Okay.
She has a new ability, but you don't know what it is yet.
Awesome. She's gonna hit me in the face several times.
True.
Oh, my name is not Drew.
Oh, oof.
It is Vulen.
She just sort of goes over and both of you walk over to each other. I guess she sort of like puts her hands in like fists, so you tap them like you do in boxing.
Vulen goes over and taps the fist and just goes, let's have a good fight.
She backs up, takes out her shield, and essentially squares up to fight.
And
Okay.
I just rolled 20 on initiative.
She got it too. So essentially you go first. Vulen, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, I've already got my swords out, and I am going to activate my new magic device to create orbitals, and I am going to Fang Homa. I'm going to activate Steelhide and spend 2 side points. Then I'm going to attack.
Roll to hit.
26.
That definitely hits. Roll for damage. Don't roll for damage. What's your bonuses?
8.
Deal 9 damage. So her Divine Protection, whenever the first successful attack on Kiara's damage is reduced to its lowest value. However, any lingering effects will still remain. So this essentially acts like if you only rolled a 1.
That's nice. Okay, and I'm gonna stop my turn right there.
It's Kiara's turn, and she is going to shield bash you.
Bash me in the face.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
She's going to shield bash you, and she is going to inflict ouchie ouch damage. You take
3.
Sourdough, Amana, do you want to say anything?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Perfect.
Do you want to shoot Vulen?
Amana's like, yes, bang. All right, Vulen, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm going to set up a parry for my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Activate Steelhide yet again for another action. And this time, I'm actually going to dual wield this time with my serrated edge.
All right, so no more
Making
Fang Homa.
I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try damage output.
Go ahead.
So first roll, 12.
Does not hit.
And second roll with the serrated edge is 22.
That one hits.
Okay, and this is with the serrated edge.
First attack. So what's the attack bonus? You essentially just roll a 1. So
5.
that triggers her ability. She heals whenever an attack misses. 1. She heals 1 damage.
Well, she can't heal more than I can attack,
Or 2.
so this is working.
Heals 2 damage.
I think this is the first time Amana and Sourdough have seen Vulen dual wield.
I could have done better.
Amana's like, amateur.
Pathetic.
He
Pathetic.
doesn't even have a fighting style.
So Kiara, not wanting to have any more of this, immediately goes over to your side and is going to do something else.
No, something else.
This technically counts as a advantage. Does a 19 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
I parried that.
It's technically not an attack.
My AC is 20 as long as the parry is up.
She fails on that. So, end of round, Amana Sourdough. If you try to motivate him, he might get like some bonuses. It has to be really good.
I have a -1 charisma.
Yeah,
I
Amana.
don't think it's gonna be that good.
Amana, you can
Amana,
also
you're
attempt
my only hope.
Vulen, it is your turn again. What do you wish to do?
Okay, gonna start off with another 3 orbitals.
Mm-hmm.
Going to circle around her, and I hopefully will get advantage on my attacks.
Yep, you will. Go
And
ahead.
and I will use Steel Hide yet again. I'm going to set up 1 parry and make 2 attacks.
All right, go for it. Both get advantage.
First one I don't think hits. That would be a 14.
No, does not hit. And she also heals. 5. Yippee.
And the other one probably is going to hit because that's a 25 for the second one.
Roll for damage.
12 damage.
technically your first attack, so it's technically a 1 plus your bonuses. How much damage?
So 6 damage.
Gotcha. It is now Kiara's turn, and she is going to face you and then try the same thing she did before. 20, and it's going to be meat versus beat. So she grabs you.
Damn.
And holding you up, she immediately throws you into a wall right there. Bang. That is going to be around 2 damage.
I activated Steel Hide, that just drops that down to 1 damage.
All right.
So I like to think Vulen just bonks into it and just immediately just lands on his feet, just no worse for wear.
Yeah. All right. Vulen, it's your turn. What do you wish to do?
Okay, I have 1 orbital left.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's have something fun. Vulen is going to get behind her, and Vulen's going to not activate the durability. He's going to just do 3 attacks.
All right, go ahead.
So the first one is a 24, second one is a 23,
That hits.
and the last one is an 11.
That misses. She gains
Okay,
2 health back.
so the first one that hit her and is going to get her ability added to it is going to deal 9 damage total.
Next one.
The other one, I actually get to roll for this one.
Yes, you do.
9 damage.
I was expecting people to group up against Kiara, but this one might be a little bit more prolonged than usual. I might add a timeout mechanic if both of you guys can't deal enough damage to each other. They'll just end up as a draw.
5 hours later.
Yeah, 5 hours later. If it keeps going on for too long, it'll just be a draw.
That's why I was getting Conrad there, just so that we get ring out rules. Or
Oh,
just
fuck,
times.
yeah, that's right. He was totally there, 100%. Yep.
I
Here's
saw him
Conrad.
the entire time.
Yes. Sweep the legs, Vulen! There will be no mercy in this dojo! Did you roll for damage already?
9.
Is that it?
Believe you already put the damage for that, I think.
So she is going to essentially swing her shield around to go over and bash you. And finally, a natural 20. Okay, good. That's going to be an
I
8.
definitely am going to be using my reaction for this.
Yeah, no, definitely. 18 damage.
Okay, I'm going to use 3 side points. I minus that by 6, if my math is correct. So that is 12. So that would leave me with 10.
You see Conrad just yelling. Is like, come on, kid! Strong footing! Vulen, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm going to activate, for the last time, my new magical device. So I now have the orbitals back. And I'm going to try to end this right now, 4 attacks, by spending all the orbitals.
Okay, go for it.
I would like to use the Serrated Edge, the bonus action for the first attack. So the first one is a 25. Second one is a 23. I'll be with the full knife, 23 again, and a 25 again.
Okay, yeah, all of those hit. First one is a 1. Then roll for the other 2.
The first one is 6 damage.
Yep.
15, 6, 6.
Okay. You see Kiara get hit by all of those attacks, about to fall over, but you see her hind foot just immediately digs in, and she catches herself. So, now you know her affinity level 1 ability. It's called Braveheart. When Kiara or an ally's HP goes to 0, they automatically receive half of their total HP and remain conscious. This can only happen once per long rest.
Holy shit.
Yep, she's still in it. And now it's her turn. She ain't playing anymore. Is going to try and grab you once again. That succeeds. So she now grabs you once again and is now going to shield bash you, Bryce.
Ooh, she can hit 3 times too.
Yes, she can. She's essentially going to bash you for d6 damage, 9 damage total.
I am going to spend 2 points to drop that to only 3 damage.
And she's going to keep holding you there. All
Is
right.
she like pinball into the ground?
She's like holding you with one arm. So essentially like by your neck. You still have access to your things. You can attack, but just with a disadvantage or a strength saving throw. Vulen, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Yek. So I have a talent called Light Step. It's a bonus action, alter density and weight. I want to see if I can make myself heavier, and instead, Vulen's going to use his legs to try to choke her out with his legs.
Okay, not necessarily choke out, but you can definitely like make yourself more dense and then sweep the legs to trip her up. Roll a strength saving throw with advantage.
10. If that doesn't work, I want to make an attack with the soul knife.
Go ahead, make an attack with the soul knife. Roll with disadvantage.
They were the same rolls, so 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and that deals 9 damage.
All right.
Light Step is still active, so I'm going to make it harder for her to throw me, trying to pin her with this. Basically, she can't do more throws. She can punch me in the face, but I've already used to that.
Well, she will continue to punch you in the face. 12 damage. While she's holding on to you with her other hand, you just see her like bashing you with her right hand. Your HP goes to 0. So just like the fight in your one shot, there's essentially a countdown timer as Conrad just starts going over to here and start counting.
Does Amana or Sourdough know why there's a halfling just running into the arena,
No.
being the ref?
Nope.
Gonna ask.
Can't ask Vulen now, he is on the floor.
Sourdough's here for moral support until one specific fight, but I may fight earlier. I don't know.
Is that the mascot or something?
Yeah, no, it's definitely the mascot. So you can roll a Constitution save, and it's essentially like death saves, but every time you succeed, you gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you immediately get up with, I believe it's half of your HP right now. You also have 1 level of exhaustion.
Owen just he's just rises to his feet because of light step.
Conrad just has it on the 3 count as he just immediately just starts moving back to watch. I guess his referee / mentorship just is taking over at this point. It's your turn, Vulen.
I was just gonna spit out some blood and just go, "It was a good move. You need to teach me that."
Maybe. You're pretty good yourself.
Thank you. I'm gonna end this with the next attack.
Doing a lot there.
And my orbitals have come back online. Put it right on that threshold, and I am going to wield yet again for more attacks.
Go for it.
At 20 both times.
Oh, God.
That's 10.
All right, what's the other attack? Actually, don't bother rolling. You hit her. She's down. She ain't getting up. All right, Vulen, you won the first arena match. Good job, buddy.
Hooray.
Yay.
I shoot my gun in victory.
Whoa.
With live rounds.
With live rounds.
Constables will be here for round 2.
Yes, exactly.
Amana makes enemies with the police.
Owen's gonna go back and do his thing that he used to do in the arena. Walks back to the starting positions, bows to Kiara, and then turns and bows to both Amana and Sourdough.
I wave.
Nice.
I do that meme of the beard guy just nodding, just yeah.
Yeah, his peak.
Kiara gets up, goes to you, and extends her hand out to grasp it in a shake.
Vulen reciprocates, grabs it, and he goes, "You are probably the strongest opponent I've fought since coming here to the capital."
Glad to make such an impression on you.
Owen goes, "Yep, even the king of the ring, Rod George, I think it was. I think you're stronger than him."
Rod George.
Rod George. She sort of looks confused, I'll take that as a compliment.
Owen, it is.
Because of this arena victory, Kiara now has access to Grapple Guard. When an enemy is within melee striking distance, she can attempt to grapple an opponent her size or lower using +4 against the enemy's AC. If successful, she can grab the opponent, displacing them 20 feet or using them as a body shield, dealing 3d6 damage, giving her a +4 AC towards forward-facing enemies. Furthermore, if shield maiden triggers when Kiara is holding someone, the damage gets redirected to the grappled enemy.
So Kiara basically just grabs people and throws them in the way of their allies' attacks.
Or better yet, using them as the shield.
Literal meat shield.
Yes.
I respect that.
You can challenge other people. Doesn't have to be Vulen. Amana, Sourdough, you can definitely join in the fight next round.
I want to challenge Lahab. I want to
You
see
want-
how his armor's holding up.
Okay.
Okay, I can't let you challenge him alone because I need to challenge him.
Amana, you want in on this?
I will also set this one out.
So, you see Lahab just sort of walking out in his full armor and just why have I been summoned here?
Hi, Lahab! And I eagerly trot towards him, waving.
You? What are you doing here?
Oh, well, and I'll put over to Vulen, he wants to fight you for reasons I don't fully understand, and I just wanted to see how your armor is holding up with the improvements of training. Okay, and I just wanted to see how your armor held up with all the improvements we made to it. Give it a little field test, as it were.
I suppose a test is within order. I don't know if you'll be able to handle it, though.
Oh,
Just sort
no.
of looks over at Sourdough.
No, I'll be alright. Actually, if you want to do it right now, I'll go over and hold out my hands and present my chest. Go ahead, take a shot. Let's see how it works.
You can't see his face, but you see Lahab's helmet just sort of goes over to Vulen. As in, it's is this motherfucker for real?
Yeah, go ahead. You're not gonna get to see how it works until you punch somebody, right? I'll be alright.
One goes, "That's what combat's for."
Yeah, but we could also do it now. We're all here.
You technically are within the martial sanctuary aura, so all of it will be converted into non-lethal damage.
Exactly.
It's still gonna hurt.
Yeah, and I have healing spells.
He looks at Conrad. Conrad also shrugs. He has no idea what's going on. So Lahab just sort of does a wind-up and is going to punch you.
Full power, it's alright. Let's test his limits.
You just hear a hiss coming from a
One
piston
takes a couple steps away.
as he just winds up his right arm. And I guess this is technically an advantage.
Yeah, it's tag of opportunity.
All right, so 17 plus
Yeah, that hits. My
4.
AC 16.
Yeah, okay, so he hits.
Cool.
So that will be 10
It's not
damage.
not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'll be entirely honest.
Yeah, I mean, well, he usually uses swords, and
Yeah.
you feel like he was somewhat holding back, mostly due to the whole confusion.
Oh, yeah, it works. That's good.
Just hear more hissing, and it's are you okay?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. I've taken worse before.
I didn't hit you
No.
too hard, did I?
No. Full power, like I said, it's fine. I'll be alright. I'm not making it too obvious, but I am hunching over to holding my gun a little bit as I go to the other side of the arena and get ready for the proper match.
Roll deception.
That's a 15 and a 16, so my lowest one is a 14.
Nice.
I'm not trying to hide it. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a big boy.
Lahab, like, just looks away. You can't really, tell with the helmet and everything.
Bolin's just going to look at Sourdough and go, don't worry, Sourdough. Pain makes you stronger. At least that's what my master used to say when he beat me.
At the phrase beat me, I'm going to, freeze in place for, a second, and then I'll just, keep going after that.
Mm-hmm. Sourdough, you also should get Reuben in here as well.
Okay, cool.
I do want to talk to either Asteri or Sourdough to heal me.
To get 11 HP back.
Yeah.
Bolin's actually going to look at Lahab and Sourdough, and he goes, out of curiosity for this test of your armor, do we want to do 3-way combat or...
Oh yeah, do you want me to use this or just use melee? And I pull out my gun, motion to it in the holster.
You see Lahab just sort of taking his corner as he starts walking. He's like, use whatever you want. You're going to need it.
Okay. And I'll pull out my gun.
Bolin goes, okay, in that case, looks at Sourdough. I don't know how much you're used to up-close battles, but I feel like I should handle the front vanguard. Would you like to do support?
I will figure it out.
Okay, if you shoot me, don't worry, I'll live.
This is more for Lahab than it is for me, so do what you need.
Okay.
It's Lahab time.
Hell yeah, brother. Do I get to roll for initiative, or...?
We'll give players advantage, so you guys get first on the initiative.
Okay, cool.
All right. Round 2. Fight. All right, Sourdough and Vulen, what do you guys want to do?
All right, so I'm going to just start off by just shooting him with my really cool gun. 22 to hit. I assume that hits.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll be firing 2 shots. That's going to be 9 points of piercing damage. And then I will have Reuben gonna go up and smack him.
All right.
That is a 22 to hit.
Roll for damage.
10 points of force damage as Reuben just brings up his big funny club and smacks him.
Okay.
I'm not going to do 2-sword style this time, but I can fire off my orbitals yet again. So the orbitals are going to come out, and soul knife in one hand, Bang Homa, parry, and I'm going to use my last orbital for extra attack. So I get 2 attacks. Do they both have advantage?
Yes, both of them have advantage.
So the first one is 23. The second one is dirty 20.
Okay, both of those hit.
So the first hit is 12. Second hit is 12. 24 altogether.
Oh, wow, he's really low right now.
Basically, he got shot, Reuben smacked him, and then Vulen just, disappeared and just, went after, the back
Yeah,
of his
he
legs.
was not expecting Vulen to just come out of the gate swinging that quickly.
And he walked in, and Vulen was already covered in dirt and blood from his fight with Kiara.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like Vulen is really good at fighting things, and he's really in his element right now.
Yeah.
Lahab is going to essentially start blast boosting. This does not provoke attack of opportunity, but he is actually going to shoot upward and around, going right over here, and he's going to land down, triggering his Phoenix Splash reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever Lahab is 30 feet midair, he will spiral down into a flame splash and hit any enemies within 20 feet radius for 3d6 fire damage.
Hey, that's me.
Yep, also Reuben as well. So that will be 10 damage total.
Cool.
He is also going to go over to you, Sourdough, and attack you.
Of course.
And he's going to have 2 attacks. So that is a 17 plus 7. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
And then a natural 20.
Yep. Congrats.
Okay. Hey, if somebody else can go out, Vulen ain't the only one coming out swinging, okay?
I did get 3 natural 20s in a row earlier, so they're just coming back to bite me in the ass.
Yep.
I'm
14.
down.
Yep.
I'm already down. I was at 9.
You'll be rolling for Constitution on your turn.
Yep. You got it, boss.
So that will be the end of the round. Sourdough, roll a Constitution save, please.
14.
You succeed.
And then Reuben is going to take this action to self-repair. Vulen will hear clicking and whirring as Reuben just straightens up and heals full health. And I just got up from being dead on the floor, so
Yeah. Getting up is a move action, so you still have an action left.
I guess I'll shoot him.
You have disadvantage to shooting him.
Or you can catclaw him.
What? How? I'm gonna throw a dart at him.
I swear.
Crit fail.
Okay, there we go. You just throw the dart and it misses. You accidentally jab the satchel so it breaks from the seam, so all of your darts fall out.
Oh man. Can I take a bonus action to pick up all my darts?
No, you'll have to use an action to pick up all those darts.
Damn it.
There's too many darts.
Pick up the weapon that I never used.
Vulen, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Vulen is going to and this is 30 right here, and is going to flank Lahab.
That is a
And-
flank. Go ahead. Roll with advantage.
Okay, that would be a 14.
Does not hit.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use my bonus action to attack again. That's probably going to hit 27.
Yes, that hits. Okay.
15.
With that, you do a spin kick, and you actually kick one of the condensers, and as well as another pipe on one of the armors, and you just hear a sound as you see Lahab just like immediately going down on one knee and over, and it's just like, what? And Lahab is down for the count right now. Good job. You won against Lahab in a skirmish.
Wow. It only took me getting a rib broken and losing all my darts.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna like quickly collect all my darts and go over to the hob, like passed out unconscious on the ground. I'm gonna see if he's overheating first of all.
You check over, and he's not overheating right now. Then again, he did not exert himself as much as he did earlier.
Fair. I'm gonna like try and take off his helmet.
You see he's having like a hard time trying to grab, probably something wrong with like the pneumatics of the suit after when Vulen just like kicked one of the tubes loose.
So he's having a hard time getting up is what you're saying. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the helmet, and then like I'm about to ask him if he's okay, but then I realize there's the flailing tube, so I'll just call over Ruben and he'll like repair that little bit of tubing.
Go for it.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll just have Ruben come
Vulen
over.
is going to take this time to out to Lahab, Sourdough, and then to Amana and Asteri.
I'll just have Ruben do the repairs, then I'll look over on Lahab's face and be like, "You okay?"
You see Lahab, he doesn't really say anything. Roll for insight.
Got it.
Vulen can also roll for insight as well, since, you know, he's there.
Nat 20.
Got a nat 1, so it balances out. Vulen
Well,
notices.
They still
Yeah.
are luck.
Since you're able to take off the helmet, you're able to peer in what he's expressing right now.
Mhm.
And the way of like his tuft of feathers are arranged on his face, you see that he's like almost trying to shrink into his armor if he was embarrassed.
I'll just look at him and go, "Hey, it's okay. It was a 3-on-1 fight. I mean, it was just an arena fight anyway." And I'll like go to slick over, like you said, his feathers are poofing up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like try to slick them back into position and hit him with cure wounds as I do so, if he'll let me anyway.
Well, I mean, he can't really object that much because, you know, he's having a hard time moving while Ruben is repairing. So roll for the healing and then roll for the mending.
You got it, boss. 4 points of health back, and then for the armor, that'll be 14 points for the armor.
As he just gets up, it's like, I don't need any help. It's just the added weight to the armor. It's making me slower. That's all.
Just if you need any more work on it, I'll be glad to swing by and help you.
Sure. As he just like immediately starts to walk off.
Oh,
Vulen
you forgot
is
this, and I run back up to him and hand him his helmet back.
Yeah, he immediately grabs the helmet. Asteri, you could see that from a distance. You have seen Lahab embarrassed before. You saw the telltale signs of that, even from all the way back there.
Wait, so he's leaving?
Yeah, he's leaving.
Water on him.
The water doesn't
Vulen's
steam as much as it did before.
Vulen's going to look at Lahab. Sir, you fought extremely well. Next time, we'll fight each other one-on-one for your test.
He sort of huffs, grumbling something as like, test. I don't need a test.
Oh, hey, one more thing before you go. If you see your parents again, tell them that the ball's gonna happen.
He sort of goes back. He's just like, sure.
Are you gonna be there? Are you guys coming, or is it just like
No.
for other people?
I don't like those sort of parties anyway. And even if I was, I would be far too busy.
Oh, you sure? I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun.
You can roll to persuade.
All right. Looking -1 charisma, let's go. That's a 14.
So Lahab just sort of pauses a little bit, puts his helmet back on, and then turns over to look at you. I'll consider it. And he'll just walk away.
Okay, bye. I hope to see you later.
He does not respond.
Yeah, I figured as much.
You
I'll
can't
jaunt-
tell whether he's like embarrassed about the whole ordeal or, you know, something else.
I'll jauntily jaunt back to the party.
Before you jaunt back, Vulen's actually going to stride very quickly up to you.
Oh, no.
He goes, Baguette, as he like quickly hunts you down. I did not know that you could take that many blows without losing consciousness.
Oh, I've had experience, and I'll like quickly like stride off back to the stands.
Before you stride off, Vulen goes, do you want to spar?
No, it's fine. And I'll keep going. You know what? Does Vulen really want me to spar? Because I will if he really wants.
Baguette, I'll add you to the list right after
Okay.
the next guy.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Okay, so congratulations.
Yay.
Lahab is now NPC affinity level 1. Congratulations.
So it only counts as one.
That's what did it, huh?
Yep, that's what did it.
Cool.
And repairing his armor.
Wow. And nothing else.
And nothing else.
But did Senpai notice him?
Don't think so.
Unless Vulen is senpai, no. Now, where is the last man?
Which one did you have in mind again?
The sniper. I keep
Oh,
forgetting.
Javid.
Javid.
Do you want to bring Javid in this?
Yeah, Vulen is tired. He was bashed around. He lost consciousness, but dang it, he still wants to fight.
All right, Sourdough, Amana, you want in on this or not?
Well, if Val needs help, I would assist.
Sourdough's just gonna go sit back in the stand. He's
All
good
right,
for
so
now.
Amana just like extends her hand, and then Sourdough just like hits it as she gets tapped in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll give her a handshake.
Good fight, kid.
Oh, thanks. Good luck.
You see Javid and Yaya coming up. You guys called me? What's up?
Vulen goes, you remember at the warehouse where I asked if we could spar sometime? As he spits out more blood.
Is he okay?
I just fought that Lahab guy and Kiara back to back. You're the third fight of the day.
Wait, you won?
One goes, against Lahab, I received help from, it points to Sourdough, rye bread over there, so...
Sourdough.
Oh, Sourdough over there. I was close.
Wait,
No, you weren't.
You're saying you won against the Emperor's protege and you didn't take a picture afterwards? I would have paid 100,000 Ryo just to see the reaction on his face. The almighty Firebird getting taken out by Vulen and Ruben and Sourdough.
From what I saw, the only thing that was mostly bruised was his ego.
Okay.
That is
Like,
easy to
like,
accomplish.
that's okay.
Oh my god, Asteri, the shade. God damn.
One goes,
Yeah, I'm
honestly, to me it looked like he was still growing. He's still sort of trying to find his own.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next time I fight him, he's going to be a lot stronger. Can't wait to fight him then.
Wow.
Wow, he's
That's
out.
crazy.
You need another sparring partner?
One's like, yep, before I lose consciousness again. As Vulen's like unsteady on his feet because this is the third fight.
I tried to like brace Vulen a bit.
Are you sure? Conrad just goes over. He's like, yeah, he's been through worse. Like, yeah,
Why
sure.
why is the mascot so motivated and Vulen winning?
Vulen's like, oh, yeah, you guys don't know him. This is my friend. He helped me when I first got to the city.
The name's Conrad Rumblewind. Pleasure to meet you.
Are you the father who abused him?
What?
Vulen goes, I told him stories about my master. No, he's not my master.
Yeah, I'm more
My
of a mentor slash bookkeeper.
So he
Well,
does
it's
all
like
the finding
his-
and you get all the money.
Yeah, pretty much. The only thing I can do now that, my back don't work so good.
Vulen goes, he was the one that helped teach me the basics of hand-to-hand combat and gun work and a bit of blade work. My master was the one that smashed my head into rocks. Speaking of, we should get this fight started.
Right. Javid essentially just points Yaya and she just immediately perches on top of this single tower. She's essentially patrolling around the edges, waiting as Javid sort of gets ready, taking his guns out, doing a little bit of twirls, and it's even in this field, these bullets are still gonna hurt quite a bit.
One just gives him the most sadistic smile and he just goes, pain makes a man stronger.
Okay, well,
He is mentally unstable.
Help him.
help him, please. I think Javid will go first this time, just for funsies.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
I say that Vulen kind of tries to move away from Amana just because purple makes him uncomfortable. He's not going to say it out loud.
Yeah.
He's getting less racist.
I hope he's learning.
That's literally the whole point of Vulen, to learn. A slow process.
You guys ready?
We're going to give you
Says a
more.
little bit.
All right, so Javid's going to move over here and then immediately take his rifle and target Amana.
Oh, all right.
So, god damn it, he rolled a 1. His gun jams.
Damn.
Oh, dude, the sniper have his own.
Okay, that just. All right, just beginner's luck.
Don't stop me, you make me nervous.
I just have a little bit of a performance anxiety, that's all.
Jesus.
Amana, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Can I use favorite foe on him?
Yes, you can definitely target him for the time being.
All right, cool. And I want to switch things up a bit. I'm actually going to use my 2 hand axes.
Okay, go for it.
But I'm not going to use them the way you think. I'm going to chuck them both at him.
Go for it.
First one is a 10.
That misses. What's the second one?
15.
Second one hits. Roll for damage.
Cool. That's a 7.
Okay, Vulen, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Before I start my move as a free action, can I do a perception or investigate to see what Yaya is doing? Because she took a perch and that concerns me.
You may.
That is 16.
It seems like Yaya is standing by for something. You don't know whether it's because of what Yasmin programmed or a specific order that Javid ingrained in Yaya. She's just doing that. It seems like she's just standing back and waiting for something to happen.
Okay, in that case, Vulen is going to activate the Fang Homa, then run 30 feet there, and he's going to attack him with the sword.
Okay, well, that actually activates his trap card, otherwise known as a reaction, shoot back. So when an enemy melee attacks Javid, he leaps 15 feet out of the attack and fires a shot at the enemy, negating any damage and does not provoke opportunity attacks. It can only happen once per round. So whoop, going right over there, moving 15 feet, and he is going to fire a pistol at you. Well, it seems like the sniper guy is really good at getting out of melee situations. Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
Dirty 20, so that beats, and he's going to fire 8 damage total.
And I am going to spend my last psi point to minimize that damage to 6.
Sourdough, Asteri, if you want to say any words or try to hype up Amana or Vulen, now is a good time.
I was gonna go get a look at Yaya.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Get a close look at Yaya.
No.
Okay.
I refuse.
Asteri's they beat up my baby brother.
You made my baby brother's fifis hurt. How dare you?
No.
I know.
He needs a good kicking every now and then.
Oof.
Asteri-
Wow.
A serious mad we didn't hurt him enough.
Yeah.
Don't worry, my time will come. them.
Sourdough, what would you wish to do? Would you like to inspect it using like Arcana or just doing like a perception check on figuring out what it's trying to do?
I guess I'll just roll Arcana. I just kind of want to look at it. So I'm just fascinatedly watching this funny machine that I know next to nothing about. 13.
Give yourself an inspiration point for being an inquisitive little cat boy.
Being autistic. God, it was.
Yeah. You see like the gears within like the internal clockwork sort of like twisting and whirring as it like moves bits and pieces of armor and muscles. You see that there's like flaps that individually like open and close, similar to like its quote unquote ears that it has, that it'll slide down to give itself like protection against small arms fire. So you assume that these flaps are also similar to like radiating heat or access steam, but can immediately like close down again in case like it's being fired upon. It seems to have a lot more space than just like holding the internal mechanics, so you think there's something else inside there.
Uh-oh.
But you don't really know what exactly.
We'll wait and see, I guess.
Cannon and a thing that Vulen.
How about write down what I've learned in my little journal now they have it back?
Yeah, it's Javid's turn, and he is going to take a little bit of a step. Going to move over here so that he doesn't get flanked by Amana. Amana, it's now your turn.
So, here's the thing. I was holding on to Vaughn's little bird, and he's still on me during this whole battle. Here's the funny thing. Jasu told me this. Rangers automatically get Speak to Animal as a spell.
Do you want to cast Talk to Animals?
Yes, I want to talk to the bird.
Okay.
Talk to the bird. It's like, hey,
You see Jinza looking at you, and it's like, what want?
see that guy over there?
Yeah.
We had a bunch of seeds for you, and you took them all away.
Roll deception.
That was a 15.
He sort of looks as like, took my seeds?
You should go get them.
For me? My seeds for me. Me alone.
Yes, for you. How rude.
He actually goes over there and he does like a Fung Homa strike right on his leg, and Javid's like, what the heck? Hey, what? Hey, stop! What are you doing? What in the wool is this thing? Now Javid is distracted by Bird that's going just hitting him.
One of my orbitals is going to light step so that I can increase my movement. He might be able to outjump me, but I will catch up to him.
Yeah, well, the thing is, his reaction won't work because he's distracted by a freaking bird.
Well, I still get 3 attacks on him.
Go ahead.
The first one is 18,
That hits.
nat 20,
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Jesus.
and 20.
Okay, that also hits.
That is 23.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
First one hits for 12. I'll roll the last one. The last one hits for 15, and 15 again.
Okay,
Total
yep.
42.
He is down for the count.
So Vulen just
Yeah,
avoids hitting the Fong Mine. Just like several quick strikes just nails Javid.
I cast Bird.
Amana sends out Fenghoma after Javid as like an assist, and then Vulen just goes in with like his burst, just is going down. It's like KO.
Vaughn was playing Street Fighter. I was playing Pokemon.
Nice.
No, this is PAL World, let's be honest.
Yeah, true. Make no decision.
Amana's rocking the fucking Boone Eddie combo.
You hear Javid as he's like going down. It's like not fair.
Vulen is going to offer Jinzi a good berry for that.
Yeah.
And also get him to stop attacking Javid while he's on the ground. Be like, it's not honorable, Jinza.
Jinzu. GG. Oh, that's a good nickname for Jinza. It's GG.
GG.
Pick up the bird, and Javid is like, okay, yeah, sure, fine, whatever.
I'm gonna go over to him. It's like, Gray Sniper in the Empire, huh?
Yeah, just help me up.
I give him a hand up.
I was going easy on you guys, for the record.
Sure you will.
Vulen's like, well, you did get me on
Be
that.
careful, Javid.
jump
Your
away.
lahab is showing.
I'm gonna go see the bird.
Alright.
I'm gonna go pet the bird again.
I want to see the bird.
I'm gonna roll animal handling to pet the bird.
Alright, go ahead.
That is an 18.
Alright. It's a little bit startled at you at first, but it does remember you, so it's just like, yes, give me pets.
Hee.
And then you just sort of pet it on its head and crest as it just sort of
Yes.
like chirps again.
Good. My work here is done.
Vulen is going to give a bow to Javid, Amana, and then, of course, the rest of the crowd who's watching.
Javid like sort of gives a little bit of a bow to and is like, yeah, no, you're really something.
Vulen's just like, I'm really thankful I got this new magic device. It really does help me get in the zone.
Oh yeah, the attunement device?
He goes, yeah, I wanted it in a duel from some guy. Vulen's going to show, like, the new magic device that's on his back. This is where the orbitals come from.
Alright, well, remind me to keep my distance away from you then.
Vulen's like, I am going to try to get faster to fetch you before that.
And just like that, Javid is now affinity level 1.
Can I go up to Javid and inquire to him about a few things?
Yes, you definitely may.
So, what's in Yaya?
Huh? Oh, you want to be let in on a secret?
My eyes are going to widen and I'm going to lean in.
So, Yasmin says that, there's in her plans, there's storage space for something, but right now it's just a metal box It's just filler, I guess. That's what
Is it
she
a
said.
bomb?
I actually have no idea, but when I asked her, she said, "You'll see."
Is it Lahab? Is he gonna pop out of that thing?
What?
Is it a sword?
No.
I mean, he's not in there now, but like have Lahab curl up in there, and then when they get into battle, that's like 2 automatons at once.
Could I fit in there?
Probably not, no.
Oh, okay.
However, Yaya has a saddle and motions Yaya over. You can see like the saddle like on its back. It's meant for like a person to ride it. And it's like, well, if you ever need a boost up or need to gain high ground, he sort of like does a whistle. You see the saddle like immediately pop up as if it was like spring activated, so we could like launch people.
Huh.
Yeah, that's actually usually how I get around everywhere.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Also, Yaya has a special command, fetch. If anybody's flying around, he'll automatically try to pursue and catch them. You know, just in case your landings don't go as planned.
Yeah.
You see Yaya just sort of like tilts her head just like a little bit, almost like a dog, as you assume that she's trying to like parse certain things, but the only thing she truly understands is the command precepts that were hardwired into her. For the most part, she's just pretty docile. If you have any questions about Yaya, Yasmin is definitely the person to go to. I don't know anything about this stuff.
Of course.
Shoot
No,
things.
we paid a visit to the foundry, and I definitely want to spend more time there in the future when we have time.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's a great place if you need to, like, you know, get any of your weapons tuned up or craft anything.
Of course.
Vulen wants to ask Javid how he did the jump back thing, the 15-foot move. Basically asking for the footwork on it, because he wants to steal that technique.
It's kind of self-taught. I learned it quite a bit, especially during my youth. You see him just, like, have 1,000-yard stairs, like, a lot during my youth.
It's just like, I think I need to work on my footwork next for my fighting style, so can we practice it for a bit? No need to spar, just foot movement.
Probably later. I just still need to mentally recover that I got attacked by a Feng Homa.
Vulen's like, oh, his name's Jinzi. I found him in the woods.
You guys are truly something else.
We tried.
You guys should probably go get some rest.
As he stumbles back a bit, he looks over at Conrad. Am I at my limit yet?
I would say take a break.
I was like, okay. And Vulen's actually now going to take the rest. I like to think Vulen's just like collapses on one of the benches and Bird's just pecking Vulen's head for more good berries.
Yeah. No, it's just checking to see if you're still alive.
Yeah, it wants to
Yeah.
get buried.
Vulen's just gonna like slowly crawl over to Asteri. Be like,
Yes.
excuse me, Bonsteri. Can you give me a good berry?
He goes into his pouch and just drops one in your hand.
He goes, thank you, Tim Carey. As he just holds the good berry up to Jinzi.
Yeah, the more punch-struck Vulen is, the worse of his recollection of names is. That's my headcanon now.
Hey, Vulen, what's my name?
He goes, Pumpernickel.
I'm gonna lay my hands on his chest and cast Cure Wounds. I've officially used all of my spell slots. You'll get 8 points of health back.
Get me back to full HP. Vulen did what he set out to do. He got his 3 duels in one day. He needs to sleep.
Yeah, no, can we give a shout out to Vulen real quick? He got 3 characters to affinity level 1 and also an arena win. Vulen was doing a bit of the carrying. So let's give a round of applause for Vulen real quick. And to everybody else who participated.
Congratulations.
Good job. Yeah, congratulations.
Amana was the one that carried the Javid fight. Vulen just happened to hit the finishing blow.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So we can exit out of the arena, and Sourdough can go back and hang out with the Emperor and Empress.
Oh yeah.
What is everybody else planning on doing?
I'll finish my library thing.
I just thought of this. Before Vulen leaves the arena, he asks Conrad to ask around and see if he can get more of a crowd in the Coliseum, like when it opens up officially.
You want to have some sort of side hustle here?
Vulen's like, I mean, fighting with a crowd could be pretty fun. I think I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, maybe I can get some proposals. And with the revenue going in, no more third ring poorhouse for me.
Vulen smiles. I knew you would find some way to turn this profitable.
Yeah, you got it, kid. Don't leave it to me.
Vulen is actually going to go to the library to read a bit, at least until the sun starts going down.
Okay. Vulen is going to start reading.
Also, I finished Draconic.
Yeah, all right. So you're full up on Draconic. Vulen, you can allocate the points of that. So, Sourdough, you enter the Forbidden Court. Vamir is there to greet you and is like, hello, philosopher Sourdough. How may I help you today?
Oh, I'm not a philosopher. Are the Tsar and Tsarina in?
You mean the Emperor and the Empress?
Yes. Can I see them?
You may. They're recovering from their tea party that they had earlier.
Tea party?
Yes, I believe it was Haka, Asteri, and the Emperor and Empress that were discussing something.
You know what?
Catching up, it seems. I wasn't paying attention fully.
Alright. I'm still good to see them though, right? They're not, like, sleeping?
No, I shall go get them, see that you want to seek an audience.
Oh, yes, please.
As he sort of walks over and you see Korok and Illith sort of approaching towards you, and it's like, oh, Sourdough, welcome.
Hi.
We heard from Lahab is that you managed to convince Haffez to reopen his estate for another gala.
Oh, yes. It'll take some time. It's a bit of a mess in here. He's busy with the whole automaton project. I did share my notes with him, give him some sort of ancient references, but yeah, we had a talk and he seems open to the idea. I have no idea of dates or anything, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, yeah, it's happening.
This is good. This is good. So he has informed you of the project that we have commissioned him on.
That and we kind of found out. I put two and two together.
This is only expected. We only hope that you keep this confidential, please.
Of course. You be attending the ball, the gala, dance?
Korok and Illith sort of look at each other and, we have so much stuff to do, and perhaps if we made a short appearance, perhaps that would convince most of the outer court nobles to pay for the gala.
Yeah.
It's just that, I don't have anything nice to wear.
There's this store, he's letting us loan jewelry and tailoring us our own dress codes, because I motioned down to my dirty desert dress wear them. This is pretty much all I have. We're all getting our clothes done, so I'm sure if he hopped down there and you could get something from him. I mean, you're the Emperor, he'd probably give you a discount.
I suppose so. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Guildtown as of late. I guess
I'd be willing to go down there and give you guys a tour if you needed.
Sure, but I guess we wouldn't want to bring in too much unwanted attention in the third ring.
I emphatically nod.
We'll send somebody to make a commission. Perhaps, maybe Javid can do it as a favor? Sort of looks at Illith, and Illith sort of shrugs. Like, yeah, sure, why not?
All right, is that all you need?
I believe so, yes. Oh, one more thing before you go.
Yes.
So, I wanted to talk about Haffez has taken a considerable loan from the Empire Treasury looking for artifacts. Has that bared any fruit?
Mostly what we saw there was bones. He bought a bunch of bones that he thought were dragon bones, but then they were some kind of other animal that nobody knew about. He was looking through my notes, my expedition to the desert. He seemed freaked out about that, but I didn't see really anything about artifacts there, just bones, and the stuff in the desert gave him the spooks.
You see Korok just kind of giving you a face of bewilderment. It's bones. He was spending the money on bones.
Well, he thought they were dragon bones, but they're really interesting. They're big. There weren't any big animals other than dragons back then, were there? Because these are different, apparently.
According to the books on, histories on account by natural philosophies, there was only dragons. Dragons were the largest creatures during the vast untime and the rule of the ancients, but they're gone now, so I guess I don't know what it is.
Something less large, maybe?
Perhaps.
I mean, it's not like anybody was around during that time. They may have missed something.
I suppose. Well, I guess a loan wasn't a total waste of money.
Yeah, it looks like he's making progress, I think.
That's good. We've been implementing a couple of his newest designs. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the autobus.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Marvelous thing.
Yes. Him and I believe one of the other philosophers, it's Al-Hafim, worked on construction of a armored autobus.
Ooh, wow.
With metal plates, and that's what battalions have been using for general. Rather than carrying things by Rashid, they have been using essentially autobuses to carry vast quantities of equipment and personnel.
Neat.
We also had something else in the works. Perhaps the Department of Construction can let you in on it, but we were thinking in case war does break out and there's need of siege engines, we were thinking of actually making automated siege engines of sorts.
Well, I guess I'll be around, so if you need any help with that, just you know where to find me.
Yasmin and Milad should fill you in on the rest.
All right, sounds good. All right, I think if that's all you need, I think I'm gonna lie down. My stomach still kind of hurts where Lahab punched me.
He did what?
Oh, we had an arena fight earlier, and I had him test his armor by having a brawl, and I let him punch me in the stomach just to see how powerful it was. It was good. It's running.
Oh.
I volunteered. I volunteered. It wasn't. He didn't just do that. I volunteered for it.
Okay. Yeah. No. That's good. I hope you recover. Ella just immediately looks at Korok, just with the absurd thing that came out of his mouth. He doesn't know how to respond to the situation that well.
I'll be fine. I've walked off way worse.
Okay, I see. The Silver Moon Apothecary is there if you need anything.
Ooh, so I'll go pay it a visit.
Yeah, sure, there should be some remedies for something.
Okay, you guys have a good night, and I'll give them a little wave and then trot off.
Take care, and then Illith just sort of gives you a little silent wave as you walk off to the first rank Silver Moon Apothecary. Thanks, everyone, for watching. If you love what you saw here, click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for more updates. And I'll see you in the next installment of Tales of Aoth. See you all soon.